My name is Rowena Hess, and our group of young research students will be discussing the up-and-coming careers for women in Pakistan. The future holds many possibilities for these women, and it is important to take notice of both the hindrances of this process as well as the improvements. First, looking at this table, we can see some recent employment trends for these women in Pakistan. The unemployment rate for females is higher than men. The labor force participation rate, employment to population ratio, and the share of employment working 50 hours or more are all lower for females than men's. So Pakistan still has some room to improve. There have been quite a few committees in Pakistan that have tried their best to remove obstacles for women. Such examples are the Women's Rights Committee in 1976 and the Pakistan Commission on the Status of Women in 1985. There's also the Ministry for Women's Development that has tried to help expand employment opportunities in poultry and dairy farming and sericulture in rural areas so as to reach the less privileged groups of women. So even considering all the progress Pakistan has made, there's still room for improvement, as I said. Regardless of which class or region they hail from, a woman's situation in comparison to men is one of systemic subordination determined by the forces of patriarchy. These practices greatly influence the occupational roles available to women across all regions of Pakistan. So in this presentation, we want to discuss what possibilities there are in the up-and-coming careers for women in Pakistan.
Hi, my name is Hannah Bean, and my topic is on careers in banking, especially for women. Banking is becoming quite a popular career for women in Pakistan. According to Bloomberg, half of all MBA graduates hired by Habib Bank, Pakistan's largest lender, are now women. The percentage of women in the Pakistan workplace is increasing, most likely because the women are able to go to school longer than they used to be able to. A job at a bank is highly sought after for women because the pay is nice, the environment is quite safe, and the chances of a promotion are high if you are a good, hard-working woman. In 1989, Benazir Bhutto set up the first woman bank. Bhutto created this bank in hopes that it would meet the banking needs of women. Also, she was hoping that this could create good jobs for women as well. Bhutto said, "Let the Women's Bank be a pioneer in helping women secure economic independence and career satisfaction within the cultural ambience and social values of an Islamic society. Women have been able to receive special help for their financial needs as well as employment throughout this unique bank." Here are my sources.
Another career that is becoming more popular for Pakistani women is a salesperson. According to a shopkeeper in WBIC, women are likely to buy products if they are sold by women, which has increased revenues of the women's business century by 60%. Name brands and companies in Pakistan now believe on the theory that if their brands are sold by a female, the customers are more likely to purchase them and feel more comfortable returning. Because of this theory, more and more customers are investing in training more female staff. They help train them to behave in a more professional, effective manner. Pakistan still has a long ways to go. According to Bloomberg, the employment rate for men is triple that for women, and Pakistan's female literacy rate is just 45%, where men's is 70%. Pakistan is definitely better than what it used to be, but it still has a lot of room for improvement. Luckily, with the career of becoming a salesperson, it allows females to get further training, which helps them stand out a little bit more. I think that we will see more and more females getting hired in these kind of businesses because they will see that their sales will increase and that their businesses will grow.
Careers in the medical field for women in Pakistan. Careers in the medical fields are becoming more popular with women in Pakistan. According to the BBC article titled, "Are Pakistan Female Medical Students to be Doctors or Wives?" it was said that 80 to 85% of medical students are women in Pakistan. It is almost as if males are endangered species there. Experts say that the Vice Chancellor of the prestigious I can't pronounce that name, Medical University, Dr. Akram says that girls are more focused on excelling academically than boys. It is said that most of their hard work comes from the culture of keeping the girls at home. At Dow Medical College, a female student, Aisha, was asked why she wanted to become a doctor. She said, "I wanted to serve humanity, and I believe that I was born for this," said Sultan, who was in her first year. "The women here are really striving hard to get a position, especially in this country where women's discrimination is to the zenith, so I think that's why you find a lot of women here." It is also said that at Dow Medical College, it is currently about 70% women to 30% men. The sad thing is that not all women are becoming practice doctors. They go to school and get their degrees, but are not making a living off that. Luckily, that is trying to be changed. It is becoming more popular to have female doctors to examine other females. Despite the culture that women should stay home, that is becoming less and less the case. These women have dreams and aspirations like many others in the world. They should be allowed to study and choose a career without anyone having a say.